ये डालना था ना व्लॉग में।
ये सनरूफ पे लगा हुआ था, कितना प्यारा माइक। आपको मेरी आवाज़ अब आ रही होगी। आज के वीडियो में हम रिव्यू करने वाले हैं बधाई दो को। मेरी नज़र से नहीं, मेरा नज़रिया आपने कल सुन लिया था। आज हम सुर का नजरिया सुनेंगे। कैसी लगी सुर मूवी आपको कैसी लगी? मतलब आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे मूवी के बारे में कि मतलब किस तरह की मूवी थी? क्या आप 5 अच्छी चीजें बता दीजिए और एक बुरी चीज बता दीजिए, हमारा डन हो जाएगा। हाँ।
I'm not doing a list of it, but I thought it was a beautiful movie and it had a lot of substance.
Yes.
And I think every single Indian should watch it because there is a very urgent need for people to have an open mind, which sadly they don't in India. So it's good, and I definitely recommend watching it with your family.
सारे माँ बाप को दिखाओ, ये मैंने कल भी बोला था आप लोगों को।
It's an absolute family movie. There are no awkward moments whatsoever.
बट हमने 2 फैमिलीज को बाहर जाते हुए जरूर देखा मूवी से। लाइक जब तक हंसी मजाक हो रहा था तब तक ठीक है, जैसे ही वो सीरियस वाला
was so scandalized, okay? वो हमारे जो 2 रो आगे बैठी थी, she was like घूंघट वगैरह डाला हुआ था।
ओहो। और एक बेचारी बच्ची अपने पिताजी को लेके आई थी, पिताजी और बच्ची जाते हुए नजर आए हमें कुछ गंभीर सीन्स में।
Do watch it with your family. It's worth the awkward conversations.
घर की 4 दीवारी में देखो मम्मी पापा, मैं आपसे कह रहा हूँ नेटफ्लिक्स पे आने वाली है, जैसी आएगी मैं फोन करके बोल दूंगा कि आप देख लेना सभी लोग।
मुझे भी बता देना, I'm gonna make sure my parents watch it too.
अच्छी चीजें तो बता दो कि क्या लगी मूवी में।
I like the acting, honestly.
राजकुमार राव,
दोनों की was the
हाँ, she's improved a lot
so much. Like it would have been so easy to overact with a movie like this, but like they held it in so nicely. Like that matters, you know, that's good acting, right?
और मूवी में भी मतलब ऐसा ओवर द टॉप कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है, ऐसा लाउड कॉमेडी नहीं है। इट्स अ वेरी
बहुत
सटल कॉमेडी और बहुत अच्छे से की गई है और बहुत क्लेवर राइटिंग। एवरी डायलॉग
yes
इज ऑन पॉइंट, और वो एक इशू को नहीं, वो 50 इश्यूज को साथ लेके चल रहा है डायलॉग जिसने भी लिखे हैं भाई।
Typical Indian families, like typical. There wasn't anything that was put on about it.
राजकुमार राव की मम्मी wins the show. The least number of dialogues and the most amount of acting. मेरा दूसरा ये homosexuality conversation हो जाएगा, जिसके बारे में और conversations करनी चाहिए बल्कि लोगों को।
Actually yes, that is, I like that they are finally talking about it and they're finally normalizing making movies on it.
हाँ.
And even though this movie was quote unquote about homosexuality,
safe खेल गए।
Okay. नहीं, वो बोलता है okay, social message है movie में. It's made with the aim to enlighten people on the struggles of identity and acceptance in society. But at the same time, मुझे एक बार भी ये फीलिंग नहीं आई कि सिर्फ उसी के बारे में ये मूवी। लाइक इट फेल्ट मोर लाइक अ फैमिली मूवी टू मी। इट जस्ट समबडी ट्राइंग टू फिगर आउट देयर प्लेस इन लाइफ।
और ऐसे ही दिखाया जाना चाहिए ऐसे
नॉर्मलाइज करके।
अरे बेसिकली द आइडिया इज टू ब्रिंग एज मेनी पीपल into the theaters as possible, and it has to be disguised in some form. They cannot say it out loud because if they say it, they know
people will
the situation.
boycott it without even considering it.
They know the situation,
which is really sad. But I think people should really watch this movie.
एक दिन में नहीं change होगा.
Yeah.
One reason why everyone should watch the movie, क्योंकि एक दिन में सच में नहीं change होगा, एक movie से भी change नहीं होगा. This is just one small step in the right direction.
Yes.
It's not the ऐसा giant leap या movement, कुछ नहीं है ये. But it's a part of the ongoing movement which will eventually lead to a change. 1 साल 2 साल क्या पता आपकी फैमिली में कल ही हो जाए। मतलब
no, really,
yeah,
it's
there
an
must be
possibility.
A lot of people,
because the way they showed their family coming to terms with the fact that these people were homosexual.
And not all of them.
Not all of them. It was real enough that they showed people are walking out. People are like, not to spoil the movie or anything. Realistic depiction of how an Indian family, an Indian middle class family would react to their child coming out as homosexual.
To everything. To not having a bacha and like
yes, that's a good point. To everything really.
How nosy padhosi is. And then,
the way
and
uske
how
boss ki wife, the way she comes in and she's like, "Ye kaun hai?" I'm like, what is it to you?
how every conversation about shadi, after shadi, is about a bacha.
Yeah.
How an Indian mother is expected to behave like a saas.
And even if she is not, if she's not a traditional quote unquote like traditional sass, she is made to be one. Like her family is literally forcing her into being a proper. तुम्हें अब सास बनने की जरूरत है. Like, are you kidding?
Exactly. और वो बड़ा अच्छा लगा मेरे को तो भाई, मेरा दिल खुश हो गया है इस मूवी को देख के. At one point in the film, राजकुमार राव actually says कि रोबोकॉप देखिए आपने, हम होमोकॉप हैं. Wow, बहुत जबरदस्त. And there's a dialogue in the film.
The way he says it also, okay, he's drunk.
He's drunk. He's such a good drunk actor.
Drunk.
मतलब उसका drunk act is the best drunk
Very
act मैंने अभी
natural.
तक देखा है.
Like, our theory is that he was actually
drunk. हाँ.
while filming.
उससे 3 बार कराया डायरेक्टर ने. हाँ, there's a point in the film when they actually think about getting a baby, मतलब making a baby, family pressure में आके, and that is also reality, because there's a couple who gets married in the film, a lesbian who gets married and has a kid also. And मतलब यार ये बहुत सारी बातें हैं, मतलब इतना सारा मैं डिस्कस कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मतलब इतना कुछ है ना इस मूवी में जो मेरे को पर्सनली बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगा.
Was it a lesbian couple that gets married, or was it a
lesbian couple नहीं, a lesbian that gets married to a straight,
right, that her friend
and has a kid, and
no,
she,
I was thinking of that wedding that they showed, and I was like, wait, that's
gay
just two
couple
guys.
वाला wedding वाला भी बड़ा
हाँ,
अच्छा था. I can only imagine how queer community के लोग
LGBTQ
इसको LGBTQ IA बोलेंगे या plus मैं बोलता हूँ, they would react to the film and how happy it would make them.
We can't obviously speak for them, but
हाँ.
hopefully they will find this a positive thing.
Yes.
There could obviously be issues in here that we are not aware of.
There are so many issues that I am still not aware of, and
Yeah.
ये बहुत ही natural है ये चीज़. मतलब क्योंकि हमारी society पूरी ही ignorant है. जब एक पूरी community एक चीज़ पे पर्दा डालने पे तुली हुई है, तो कितना ही इंसान जान लेगा उस चीज़ के बारे में.
All our knowledge comes from media, from books, from movies and all of that.
हाँ.
Even if we have people in our life who are going through the struggle, these struggles, we still can't understand it the way they can, obviously. Those are their struggles. उनका experience जो है वो तो उन्हीं का है ना.
Yes.
So I think it's time that we listen to those voices. I'm very curious to know how the LGBTQ plus community processes it.
I've read positive things.
That's good.
I've read positive
That's
things on
good.
Instagram, and there have been एक दो posts saying that how important the film is.
It is very important.
And how accurately it depicts the coming out reaction of a Indian parent of a person who is coming out as a gay or a lesbian or a
Wait, it would have been so easy for them to do over the top, but they did not. They reined it in.
भाई वो coming out वाला scene is great. That is the high of the film. And जो मैं तुमको बता रहा था कि वो एक सीन के लिए ये मूवी बनाई गई है. Like this, we have to show this. ऐसा वो मतलब director wasn't shying away from it या फिर ऐसा कुछ.
And I really love that after, sorry to interrupt you, but right afterwards that he calls his wife. हाँ. Because out of everybody in his world, that is the only person who can understand what he's going through.
हाँ, वो उसको कॉल करके उसको बोल रहा है कि मैंने बोल दिया.
हाँ, वो ही समझ सकती है.
पहली कॉल में उसका आवाज नहीं निकल रहा है, and second call में he just goes all like he's like मैंने बोल दिया, and the reaction or it accurately is a kind of movie which shows and not tell जो तुम बोलते हो. And it all comes down to great acting again. How
great
his
acting
mother,
and great dialogue. They don't explain things, they just show them. Like you have to interpret.
And how his mother comes afterwards and hugs him.
Oh, that's the best. That was the moment that made me cry.
That is what is required. I've seen like acceptance is all there is. सिर्फ इस चीज से related नहीं. Again, it is a bigger issue कि Indian families don't accept a lot of things. A lot of things. Any disability, anything that they consider a disability is not accepted very readily.
Not even a disability, just anything that's different that doesn't fit into their agenda of how society should be.
ये हो गया हमारा मस्त सा spoiler talk about
Yeah.
the film बधाई दो,
Yeah.
which is a great film and everyone should watch it.
Yes.
And I'll try to make more ऐसी videos where I sit in the car and talk अकेले या फिर कोई और इंसान बैठा हो साथ में.
This is not
great.
offensive at all. I'm not offended at all. You literally just said it would be fine if I'm not here or if I'm replaced by someone else.
नहीं, I want to
How
say
rude.
कि I'll try to include
uh-huh.
people, but if I'm unable to include more people, it will be me most of the time. इसी के साथ करते हैं इस वीडियो को खत्म. ख्याल रखो अपने परिवार वालों का और अपने दोस्तों का. अच्छी बातें करो उनके साथ और अच्छी तरह से ख्याल रखो.
Treat them with respect.
Treat them with respect. ठीक है.
I'm not holding you to gunpoint.
Bye. Take care. See you in the next. Peace.